Hello, I'm Elizabeth Motkevich. I'm in Wichita, Kansas, and I teach at Heights High School. I teach ELA for sophomores and juniors. I'm also this year going to be serving on a committee that will be working to improve our IUGs, which I'm pretty excited about because ours are dire and dismal. Other than that, I have kept my responsibilities fairly light so far. I teach, and I'm in the master's program and in the TTT program at Fort Hays State. And so knowing that I had all that on my plate, I didn't want to overload myself with too many extra things. I want to be really good at what I'm doing. And I think right now, if I was to try and pile on more, I would fall. Too many plates spinning in the air, and some of them would drop. One of the most important influences in my life is my family. I know that's more than one person, but I just have so many. My mother passed away several years ago, but she still has a profound influence on my life and an impact. My boyfriend, Jamie, is a huge support. Anything that I have endeavored, he has been my cheerleader every step of the way, and I couldn't be more grateful for him. And I have a 14-year-old son who teaches me so much patience and love, and it's challenging, but because of that challenge, I think I do better at school. I have two other little boys in my life who are also a huge influence on me. It's so interesting to see the differences between my boyfriend's children and my own, and to have that around me all the time. It's fascinating, and so hard to come up with a single influence, so I went with my family. The personality test that we took, I thought was okay. I've taken lots of personality tests. It seems to be something that in the professions I've been in is big and important. Frankly, I don't like personality tests very much. I think they are a little bit meh, and depends on the moment, depends on the day, depends on the time of the year, the position of the moon in the sky. They're very inconsistent. That said, this one was pretty good. It did go right ahead and say I'm an extrovert and very agreeable, both of which are absolutely true. I did find the emotional part a little hard to follow. The explanation for all the others were, if you got this kind of score, then you're this type of person. But with the emotional one, it seemed to be reversed, which is fine. I think if it is reversed, then it meshes quite well with the other results I got from that test, where I'm extroverted and agreeable, but a little bit messy, all of which is very true. The two leadership theories that most resonated with me were the authentic leadership theory and the, I can't remember the name of it offhand, and the situational leadership theory. I found the authentic leadership theory dealing with relationships, dealing with trust, dealing with a sense of personal ethics that leads you to behave in a matter that looks at the big picture and focuses on integrity, to be very much in line with the results of the personality test that I got. Requires you to be able to get along well with people, and my agreeableness factor was super high. The situational leadership theory I liked as well because it is so flexible, and I think that's very important. I'm not the type of person who believes that one size fits all, and I think that's true whether I'm leading or doing just about anything in life. And so to be able to be flexible within my own classroom, to work with the students as they are and where they are, is really important. And again, I think in terms of the personality test, that agreeableness factor is a big part of it. If I was maybe a little bit less agreeable, maybe neither one of those styles would particularly suit me very well. The other ones that really stood out to me was the laissez-faire, hands off. I kind of like that. I'm very much prefer to be the, guide on the side rather than the sage on the stage type teacher. But I do look forward this semester to learning more about different educational leadership theories, learning about different styles and about different styles that will maybe work for me or that I can identify in my colleagues and my peers. So that'll be interesting. Also, I'm looking forward to knowing how to teach my students to be better leaders. So, Elizabeth in Kansas, nice to meet you. Bye!